Welcome to Hulladocious. September has been quite the interesting month, quite the eventful month. Hull City, well, after a very good August, September promised to be a challenge with a game against Arsenal, a game against Liverpool, and before that, Burnley, and Stoke in the EFL Cup. Well, I think many fans were going to say anyway before the game that, nah, against Arsenal, against Liverpool, no chance. Game against Burnley, some people may have seen a chance there, and yeah, Hull City have a chance to win that game. But then again, a lot of people have still got Hull favourites for the drop. The way I see it, in that game against Burnley, Hull City showed a lot of character, especially when they had to get back into the game. 1-0 down, they were chasing it, but to be honest with you, they were actually really in the game. They were having their chances, opportunities here, there, everywhere, and finally, that's right, Snodgrass with that free kick, fantastic goal, 1-1, deserved at least a point from that game. Then the game against Arsenal. Now, this game was always going to be a tough game for Hull City, and it didn't make it any easier once Livermore was sent off. From that moment on, it was always going to be an uphill struggle. Now, Arsenal played well. However, they didn't deserve, in my opinion, to win 4-1. 2-1 would have been a fair result. So I think Hull at that stage if I was a Hull player, I would feel actually quite okay with the performance, because performance-wise, that's what you're going to have to look at. Performance. Was the performance a good performance, or could it have been a lot better? Well, it could have been a bit better, but I still think against a top quality side as Arsenal, no humiliation there whatsoever. Then, of course, this will break from the Premier League. Stoke, EFL Cup, third round. Now, this was an interesting one, because both teams really needed a win, in my opinion, and fortunately, Hull did win. Arnautovic getting the goal for Stoke, so yet another game where Hull needed to get back into the game, and they did, through Mason's strike just before half-time, and Henriksen, what a goal to win it right at the end of the match. So yeah, spirits high, yeah, come on, Liverpool, let's go. Now this is the game. The Liverpool game, in my opinion, is the only game that Hull City were completely outplayed, outclassed, and quite frankly, taught a valuable football lesson. And it didn't make it any easier when once again a player was sent off. So, 4 games, 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats. Maybe not the best month, but I still think that there can be a lot of positivity in the air at Hull City. So I don't think that this month of September was completely terrible for Hull. I really don't. Progression to the next round of the EFL Cup, not losing to Burnley, definitely positives there. And okay, 2 defeats, but it wasn't a bad month. So I just hope that now, in October, I hope we see a lot of joy from the play. Next game is Chelsea, of course. That's going to be another tough one, but I'm going to preview that in a different video. For now, all I have to say is, you know what's coming. Go Tigers! Come on!